This feels all odd. Just got my video done. Oh, that's right, I was looking for the UPS starter. Let's get back into it. Nice little break while I recorded that video. Damn, I don't have any drink left. Thought you'd be back. Did he message back? This nigga don't ever be messaging. Alright, the Panthers is my team. In this, at least. We just have a run game and a solid pass game. That's all I need.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go in.
Here we go. Waiting! 59, Mike to 59. Hey, watch the slant.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you, that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is swallowed.
How is that not in the end zone?
Scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Bruh, that was in the end zone. Like, the fuck? Oh. That better count as a win. The fuck?
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Carolina Panthers. Gano out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Go. 20. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They'll run on first down. Howard. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Throwing his Wentz. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
What a catch.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's coming. Go. He's coming. Double up.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
81.
Shotgun now for Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Wentz now to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, Wentz. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That goes for a gain of 31.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
Are you serious? When the hell would he do that?
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
I can play you,
So
Brad.
the
I'm
defense
online
there,
right now. That's I'm not gonna
opportunistic.
believe this.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz.
Oh, my God.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 98 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Play action. Now Wentz. The reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. 20, 10, 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Newton.
Oh, my
And he
God.
fires one incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 24 yards.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. McCaffrey on the counter. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Check, 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 check. Kill, 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 kill. Check 9, check 9. Check.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Panther 1st down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, boys. Bring it.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
1st down, Carolina.
40. Right in here. Yeah. He's checking. Crash. SOS.
From the red zone now, Newton.
Oh, he's going to come back.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Flushed out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Wentz, screen pass to Sproles. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
on fourth down. Out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep for the Panthers, DJ Moore. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. Carolina getting set to take the field. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
That good for 19 and a first down. Back to throw, Newton. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now it's Newton. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Okay, love.
Partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. Throwing is Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
There was nothing wrong with his
This D wanting to put it away before we even
look
get
what
to
is
the
that?
fourth
You got
quarter,
perfect
widening that
footing.
margin a bit further. And it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
Bro, if you don't go forward, pound his ass. What the hell? He's pushing forward. Good job.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They snap it to Newton. Buying time to his...
How do you not get that off? You just have to toss in anything but taking a sack in that situation, no?
Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field
Oh
goal.
my God,
Just not
you
a
could have
whole
done
lot to gain
anything.
from a punt there.
Yeah,
Why would they not let go of the ball? There needs to be something that's like, yo, in a fourth down situation,
field goal, and you know this from so much experience. The
The
longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it,
But I'm on
talk about it
defense.
all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
He's going to wind up. It's caught inside the 25. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Here we go. Waiting! Coming! I'm coming!
On first down, it's Howard, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. They fake the give. Now Wentz looking for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. On third and long, it's Wentz. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to make it fourth down. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 96 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Mike. You. 59, Mike. 59.
On the give, running right is Howard. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Wentz. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Just work with me a second here because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
That play definitely goes down as a win for the defense as they were able to get there and tackle him for a loss. But you just got the sense that the runner kept looking for a space to turn upfield, and it kept getting strung out towards the sidelines before the defense finally finished him off.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football.
There he goes left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 26 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's get off the field, defense.
Wentz to throw.
Oh, you got
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances, putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The Eagles on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Trying the right side with Howard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And how about this, a fake? Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Like, it's at 20-something seconds. 4 or 5 seconds went by, and I was like, yeah.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Back to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
Wow. What a comeback, though, dude. We were getting roasted. It was just like, what the fuck? Dude started, like, having a party. And then it was just like, yo, sit the fuck down with this bullshit. 1-2. It's not a horrible record, but damn it, man. These flows, if you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice, taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice.
boosted.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Gano out to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 40 now on second down. Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 180! Got you, pop. Tight end right.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Dontari Poe in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Throwing on second and 8. Garoppolo. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brian Burns, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. On is the rookie 4th-rounder Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. DJ Moore is back deep waiting for it. Taking it about the 16. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun snap for Newton. Can't find it. He lost the football. It's out. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Like 20. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
My dude, that's a penalty. This game is unforgiving.
So that'll back him up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's letting it flop. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Come on, my dude. So slow.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Out of the gun, Newton. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Oh no. But I chose a play. But I chose a play. I didn't buy it yet either. This is just a demo. You can play it online for free. It's part of a trial if you have EA access. I spilled all this coffee. What?
That's 20 goons and ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose when it's all on the.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go, bro. I just took 2 L's. Smurf, bro. Smurf.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
I know what you're thinking.
He's going to hope that is not
I've
a
already
sign
read
of
the
things
most
to
likely
come.
plays.
A rude welcoming to
Let's
this
go.
ball game.
Go ahead and choose the worst.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those
do it then.
lateral type runs.
Play that?
But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him.
Let's
He's
go.
gonna be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some
run it,
safety
whatever you
help.
want.
I would say that'd be a
In
good
your
idea.
face.
Double team him somehow.
Sorry,
I'm gonna have to
lucky
make
fucker.
someone else beat me rather than let
No, you
him
lucky
shred
you
my
caught it.
defense.
Big series right here. We got
All I'm saying is you lucky you caught it. Kept it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will
Did you give old
be
boy the ball?
incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You going for
That certainly
one-handed
looks like
scoops?
something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
The boy said he wants to challenge.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Rodgers going to throw. And this is incomplete. The free safety, Trey Boston, there to knock it away. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because
okay,
there's still
big boy
time to
said
make
don't get
up
in the
for
back
it if
row.
things don't go right.
You
Of
can have
course,
that.
a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Newton going to hand it
Wrong
off to
side, boy. You on the wrong side, boy.
It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. This is McCaffrey on the give.
We run these.
And almost not quite. Needed 10. He got 9.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
We getting 7.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
I've seen somebody do that stuff.
A solid pick
So he
up
put
a
up a
5.
fullback? Yeah, they got a fullback, buddy, not a tight end.
And defensively, pure frustration.
So you about to fullback run. We get our yards when we want it. That's how it's going to be. Back your boys up. Back your
Good
boys up.
solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
You better back these boys up. You're putting them in danger. You're putting them in danger.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. What a spin.
Yeet. Yeet.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 yards on the play, first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends, it might be flexed out.
Oh, they in there. Okay, y'all in there like that. What's up?
No one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
What's up?
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. On second and goal. Newton.
Oh, my God, Olsen, come on.
6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Now the Panthers get set, third and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
Here's Newton.
Bro, just throw it.
Down. Back at the 11-yard line. Montravius Adams in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Why can't he throw the ball?
And he's gonna go
What's this spin around shit?
Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
I don't understand why he can't throw it. Yeah, he spins in a complete circle.
Because to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass him.
What is that?
Could come back to haunt them later on.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Now Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
They spin him in a complete circle. That's what happened the first time. I'm like, why can't he get this pass up?
We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers, and this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Well, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
To throw is Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Panthers will get the football back. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Newton. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
He can run for it, and I think the ball's out, and the Packers pick it up.
Now, let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Newton now to throw. Flush to his right.
Why not stay in bounds?
He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey.
Why would shit like this, man?
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right.
Much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Oh, we got quite a few viewers popping in. What's up?
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And he's going to go down.
Oh, that's half, though. Oh, my God, bro.
No to the field goal try.
I was not even paying attention.
Time has run out on this first half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
It's been such a horrible first day.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway?
On my part, that's just not good.
That's it, baby. We got work.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Newton now to throw.
Oh.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams.
Man, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Yeah, I've just been trying not to use McCaffrey a whole bunch for the running. really want to be able to
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete.
More in the game, but I definitely
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football.
I do a decent amount of running.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh!
He's got it. Touchdown, Packers.
Wow.
What is St. Brown? 52 yards. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
That's just wild.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Like the shit
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
It's hit.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Bro, what the fuck?
Out. He's crossing. He's checking Craig. Back.
I'm not trying to do it.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. He'll buy some time right.
Oh my God!
It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
I think that
He
interception
couldn't even
happened
get it
for
to
2
the actual
reasons. Quarterback
target.
gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's
Wow, they
absolutely
made
in an
them
open
so weak
spot.
on the
There's
run,
a guy
though.
lurking
I'm
to
like,
the
I
ball
don't
for
remember
So
them
don't
being
wave
that
your
weak
arms,
on
right,
the
as a
run.
receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
I don't think you got it, son.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Carolina. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive, remember we talked with the offensive line? And one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go.
In that team right now.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And the fucking Browns.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
And the Browns, bro. And the Browns. No, man, don't try to cheer me up. I know who I am. You know you are. I know I am. I'm the Browns.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually
get a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet. Get a little...
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
Almost got a touchdown.
Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football.
Oh, my God. He was right in there.
Not go down and fumble the ball.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. This is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Show all my cards. Some Tom Brady faces, a few footballs, and a picture of Britney Spears. They know what the play is.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. McCaffrey. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
The 1-yard line, they can stop us in the 1.
They come out here in the
anxiety.
Interesting, a chip shot field goal here would give them the lead, but instead they're going on 4th down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Try to power it in with Arma, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in, and the Panthers have taken the lead. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
McCaffrey will try to run it in, and he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, okay.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete.
That's why I have to get it back.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Now Rodgers. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
See what we're doing it. I knew what you're doing. It's your thing.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. As we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Brian Burns in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Tremont Williams, a veteran corner there on the stop. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 95 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now in desperation. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. And even 50 yards. Working from the gun. Rodgers.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was trying to find Equanimous St. Brown, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Dante Jackson picks it, and a big turn. Over there as his guys will get the football back.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Notify. I don't know what that would mean. Do they really have commands on Facebook?
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte. NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
Looks gorgeous. It looks so good. I think it's going to go really well.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Watch the curve. Check it out, Reed.
On third down, Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. After the penalty, here's Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That is a nice scoreboard. I'm very much
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Here's Newton. Being chased out left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Now a first down throw for Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Newton to throw. Escaping the play. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Where is this shop now?
Another try after the first down sack. Newton, and caught left side, Olsen. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. It's a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Now, they went draw play there on 3rd down around the goal line. Something you normally like to see, Charles?
Oftentimes, people are prepared for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call. but it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end, but they find a way to create a little bit of extra space. A bit of a surprise down near the goal line, but it was effective in this situation.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the shotgun, Ryan throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes it doesn't appear like much. The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's Ryan to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's get it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones.
This guy, why is he so slow?
Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. 63 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more?
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Ryan. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. 27 yards there, a first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So first and 10 now from the 30. Ryan. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Julio Jones once again the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Ryan, he's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey.
But I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a third down.
Right to the 3.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Newton. He gets it to Thomas. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 out.
To throw is Newton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Newton looking left side. That's caught by Moore. Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Moore, 63 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gano now to add the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
I can't believe they even let you play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, this is McCaffrey spinning past him. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
That's what you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run.
Set. 180. 59. Let's go one more.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Coming in.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Too low.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's get it. Ready? We're gonna tap, right, ain't it? Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2. McCaffrey will try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Here's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again, Ryan gets it off to Freeman. Touchdown, Falcons! Devontae Freeman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Vic Beasley. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This will be fielded at the 17. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Ryan. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Falcons. Ryan now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. To throw is Ryan. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Ryan. And he's got his man on the out route. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Here's Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So a big one coming now for Giorgio Tavecchio. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here we go. 180. Check. 45 to line. Tackles.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He's back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Newton. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey.
Ready, blue 80. Hey, wait. Here's the part now. 59's Mike. Check. 59. All day.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that.